transition. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. I didn't press the button. I didn't press the button. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. This is the third NightRide extra. That's what I'm calling it. I don't even know if I like it. If I like the name NightRide. Kerry is here too. MC Scott is here. So we got people building up. We've got over 20 people already. This is something new. The earlier stream, now that was amazing. That was like an amazing thing. And that was earlier today. We've got 23. We had over 40, or 44, 45 for the entire show, which was just absolutely brilliant. Everybody, before we get started, maybe go and like this thing. We got 11 people liking it. Mel Thorpe. Hey, Lewis. Sorry for the late message. Oh, somebody just, oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. It could be work. Let me just text the person and say I'm available for tomorrow. I'm always available. I'm just going to write down that I am live streaming at the moment. Can call back or message after 12 midnight tonight, but yes. Okay. But yes. But yes. But yes. Okay, that's GB News. So I've called back on GB News. How's that for good news? We'll see if they cancel it. But that's amazing. That is amazing, everybody. That's so good. That's so good. So thank you, everybody. I want to just say thank you, Kerry. I said thank you, Kerry. Alan Williams. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you see me? Fabulous, Lewis. So it's always good. The most important thing is to feel wanted. I want you. And Lewis Schaffer might go on to be a great big star. It's not great big star. Let me just see where that is. If I can come. I think I can come. Let me just find out what that is. It could be the name of a pub. It could be... Uh-oh. Where is it? Where is this place called? I'm going to have to find out where it is. It's in Epping Forest. I can make it there. That's not a problem. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. We'll go right there. We'll go right there. And we'll be all right. That is so brilliant. That is such good news. Such good news, Lewis. If they ask you to go back to America to do GB, would you go? Would you go? Of course I wouldn't go. What are you, out of your mind? Of course I'd go. What are you asking this question? They're asking me to go to what's that county that's right over there? That's part of London, but it used to be something else. Romford. What's Romford? Epping. What is that called? Mark Therosian. Epping Forest is right near my... Listen, we're not talking about it. This hasn't happened yet, but I do appreciate it. I sent her a message. I said yes. Let me just confirm that I would love. Let's see if she gets back to me. I am not playing any games. I'm glad to be there. That's what I'm glad to be. I'm glad to be. Glad to be. Glad to be. Anyway, so Mark Therosian is here. Lucian, that's really good news. So just arrives. I would say, well, we'll see. They've asked me whether I will actually do it. Now, I will do it, but whether, anything can happen between now and whenever. But the answer is yes, which is I'm glad that I saw this. I mean, Jedster says I should take the call. I'm going to be working with Alex Armstrong. Love it. Love the guy. Love the guy. Love the guy. Love the guy. Okay. Yeah, that's brilliant. I mean, brilliant. Brilliant. I'm actually thrilled. I'm actually thrilled. It's not that it'll take me about an hour and a half to get there, so it's not super late. I've been sleeping a bit better, and I'm going to sleep well after this show. Wow, the action, awesome stuff, Lewis. Yes, MC Scott. This is what it's great. It's not late edition. It's tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's tomorrow morning, Lucy. But it's good. It's good to be asked. It's nice to be loved. I love being loved. Okay. 10:15, filming at wrap at 11 a.m. So I'm going to be done there. So it's all good. Barbie, let me just see this. I don't want to talk about this, where it is. I'm sorry if I'm doing this. I should give you guys undivided attention, but it's just good news. So now you know you're not fired from. It's a good thing on a lot of different grounds. It's so good. Okay. Okay, let me see where this is. Let me see where this is. Let me see what the actual address is of this. I'm not going to say where it is. Please don't ask me to. We live in uncertain times. We live in uncertain times. Uncertain times. It looks like a nice place. Where is the train? Where is the train? It's near the train stop. Let's see how we get there. This is now I'm being rude. I should look at this later. Everything is good. Everything is perfectly good. Perfectly good. And let me just get back to looking at the YouTube channel. So I'm got everybody in line there. Something has happened with my YouTube thing is all the songs that I like are turning up. So I get to see all these amazing songs. Question by the Moody Blues. I don't know if that's a great song, but I like it. I like it. So there we go. Anyway, Lewis, you should co-host the breakfast show with Ellie. She's well fit. I don't know if she is well fit, but even an ugly one, I would co-host it. She doesn't even need to be that good looking. And I'm at a certain age now. They're all good looking to me. Everybody's good looking. I'd love to do it. If it's in the morning, no, they gave me the address. It's a definite thing. It's a definite thing. If they said, no, we need to know right now, I would have said, listen, I'm going to put you on hold for a second. That's what you got to do. Okay, do I need to do anything else at the moment? Okay, everything is fine. So there we go. Keith Bexley is here. Oh my God, we got 33 viewers. This something. I'm not even going to say this. But something good is happening with this stream. Can you feel it? Or am I delusional? Something is good. Everybody, we got 17 likes already. So like the thing. No, carry on live streaming. Thank you, she says. All good. It's all good. So we've got the people live stream, got 34 people watching, which is brilliant because this is only the third show. So I want to thank you all for joining in. And we can get back to reading the thing. She liked nice. Let's see. Let's get back on the stream. I've fallen behind. Good to see you, Lucy, Kerry, Mark, Russ, Lou. The Jedster is here. Steve Cuff, they're calling you nutters. You're not nutters. You're people who are in the know. We are in the know. You're cult members. You're Louis Schaffer cult. Though, the truth is, if I'm going to be a cult member, I have to figure out what I'm selling, what I'm asking you to do. I got to figure out what I'm looking for, right? Isn't that what all cult members do? What am I looking for? Okay? It's not Patrick Christie, Carrie. Though I've worked with him, and he's like a lovely guy, like really good-looking, handsome guy. He's got a kid. He looks like a guy who's meant to be single, but now he's married. Hertfordshire? No, it's in Essex. We're going to be heading to Essex. So this is good news. So Lucy, maybe Lucy goes, oh, Mark. So that's good news. Lucy, I guess, appreciates it, and as I do, and I appreciate you appreciate. If you've got any good news to tell me, like, have you lost weight? Did you used to be fat? Okay, make sure everybody, we got 35 people watching this thing. Make sure, I'm lying. I don't know how many people are watching, but it could be 33. Make sure you go to you go like this thing. It's always good. That's about right, Mark the Rosian. So tomorrow I'll post it. I'll be on in the morning, and it's important. J. Macy S. Did you pray today? No, I didn't. Is praying important to you? I'll tell you what I did today. I did keep my calories low. I had very low carbs, even though I went out tonight a little bit. So, J. Macy, where are you from? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Are you fat? Are you on a high carb diet? How can I help you? Lewis, you should co-host. So that's what Alan Williams said. I should co-host. Yeah, I should. I mean, I'll do anything they want me to do. Anything. Why is watching Lewis? Why is watching Lewis get a job interesting? Why is it? Because I'm like I don't want to use that word. I'm like an idiot. And so when an idiot gets a job, everybody's happy because you think, oh my God, I got it. Louis Schaffer got a job. That's why it's interesting, Shush Weavers, I would say. Why is anything interested? That's actually a good point too. Why is this show interesting? It's interesting for me. I hope it's interesting for you. Just let's figure out something that's interesting. Personal stuff is really interesting. I mean, I can't tell you all the personal stuff that I'm doing. All the night streams are great. They've been great so far. Is this the third one we've done, or is this the fourth one? How many live streams have we done? Remember, the computer is listening because you talked about certain music recently. YouTube is working out what you like. Yes, maybe that's true. I like the Moody Blues. I didn't mention that. I mentioned that I like Art Garfunkel. And that's all I know. You know that song? That's all I know. And the da-da-da, let the da-da-da. There's a fine line between the darkness and the dawn. And they say the darkest light, there's a light, not darkest night, there's a light beyond. But the mornings always come at last. Something. You know that song? What a great song. Kermit, hello, Kermit. I meant to call you. Forgot to call you, but I meant to call you. I've just watched you do your used to look like Weinstein. Now I look like Epstein gag on a Comedy Unleashed. It was a good joke. That was a few years ago. A good joke. Lots of positive energy tonight. Yes. I've got positive energy, and I hope I'm relating it to all you people, basically. I hope the positive energy is coming. I can feel it. Lewis bit, but it refuses to do anything. Can you put some punctuation in there? Can we all practice the punctuation? Lots of positive. Thank you, Steve Cuff. Tell us something good that's happening with us. Tell us something good that's happened with me. Whatever, good stuff. Do you remember that documentary Airline when the so-called stars stalked Ellie? Is that Ellie, the comedian Ellie, or is that a different Ellie? Poundland David Koresh is back. Yes, I'm a Poundland David Koresh. Am I really? I mean, he was a cult leader, and the U.S. government attacked his home, and he set it on fire and killed all those people. I think that's what happened. I'm not besmirching him, but that was an outrageous thing. That was people were complaining about the FBI back then, and I didn't know what they were talking about. Now I know about the CIA and the FBI. and how they're part of the globalist stuff. Going to get these out of the way so I can have a bath. I'm freezing. Well, you should. You don't live in a ex-council house like me. The place is boiling here. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, though. It's quite hot. It's quite hot. Let's see. That's what Kermit says. So join the Discord. You got to click on that. You need an invitation. Make sure we all go to Discord. So when I get canceled completely, possibly that could happen, you'll be able to find me and say, what happened to Lewis on Discord? I hope Discord's not going to, but Discord could be the same kind of thing. Also, go to Coffee and help keep this stream, become a friend of this stream by buying the stream. It says buy him a cup of coffee. Can you change that in the future, Kermit? Buy the stream a cup of coffee. Buy the stream a cup of coffee. Buy the stream. That's what this is. You got to buy the stream. Donate via Patreon at www.patreon.com/profilecreator. Is my name in that? I don't even know if my name is that. Tell us is my name. I don't know if that's the right one but that's Patreon. If you want to give this stream 10 cents or 10 pence a day. Look at that, 2 shows they're cheap. We're doing 2.5 hours. Follow him on Twitter. Yeah, there's the Twitter thing. There's the Twitter. Twitter. Lewis Schaffer on Twitter. Thank you. I'm going to, let me just find this. I'll find this stream and I'll send this out to someone if they want to watch Lewis Schaffer. I don't even know why they would want to watch me, but why they would. I don't know why I just did this. That's not right for me to do this, but we gotta promote it with everybody, and everybody. Lewis Schaffer's an internationally famous TV comedy celebrity. Is that not true? That's totally true. I'm an internationally famous comedy celebrity. So we want as many people watching this as we can. Okay, let's get back on track. Buy the stream of coffee. That sounds so much better, Kermit, but thank you very much. Kermit's amazing. Blackadder says, for the cult of Schaffer, praying is not important. Daily caloric intake is a display of faith, Blackadder. That is brilliant. That is a display of faith. I have faith in my diet. I have faith in eating less. You know, that's what it is. That's brilliant, Blackadder. I don't know the show, Russ. Who was it? What is that? I don't know what that's about. Lucy. So you're too risky for the late edition, but they're going to put you on in the morning. Well, maybe they asked for me specifically. Maybe it was a producer. Maybe I haven't been banned or fired. Maybe I haven't been. Maybe, you know how these things work. There are millions of people there, and also it's America, and maybe I'm a too risque for America, basically. I was on the Rosie O'Donnell show. Do you know that? She thought I was really funny. Rosie O'Donnell. So I'm not going to say anything bad about her. GB News are based in Paddington. I'm not going to say. Someone will hear about it. They got police guards out there. That's how crazy people are. They got police guards. So, but yes. And yes, send Columbus out more often, please. Well, we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe I'll go do it in my bedroom. Would that be a bit risque, Carrie, for me to be doing the show in my bedroom? Lewis, I assume it wasn't good. No, I didn't see it. Where did you send it? Let's not be too personal with Lewis. If I don't get back to you, it's not anything personal. If you send me a nude picture of yourself, of course I'm going to get back to you, but it may take a while. I'm really involved. I'm really, really involved in my own life, It's not, don't take it personally, Joe. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to look at it. Send me a picture. Okay. And actually, I did see part of it, but I was like running back to this thing. Anyway, Mark the Rosian. You need to stop using, what is Steve Cuff, Alex? They call them studios, but I think they're really massage parlors. Could be. It's the Paddington area. Well, there's lots of new buildings there. And I used to like going there. It was like having a job. It was the closest thing to a job you could have in comedy. I had to go to a place at 6. I had to read stuff. I stayed at 12. They used to call a cab, but now they don't call a cab. And so it was great work. And let me just say this about GB News. It's because of GB News that a lot of you, most of you, are watching me here. So how can I, whatever happened. It's like my ex-wife. She's given me 2 children, no matter how much she destroyed my life for 10 or more years afterwards. We been your bridge over troubled waters. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled waters. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, what a great song. You've been a real support. These have been tough times. I hope I'm support for you guys. Sometimes I'm a bit miserable, all gloom and doom and stuff. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be your support. But I want you to know that we're getting through this, and we're going to get through this. And we're going to get through. We'll get through these times. Fart Carbuncle. Yes, I seem to remember faintly, says J. Macy S. What are you saying, J. Macy S.? Yay, Macy S. The truth is, let me just speak to Lucy for a second, is we don't know why someone is or isn't on TV. They could have just said, you know what? These are rough times right now. They're rough times. So let's be cautious and not put Louis Schaffer on. Because I don't care what, nobody says this, but it takes a brave person to put me on, I think, because I'm not reliable. I'm not really prepared. I will say anything that I think is right. And, I'm not like that. So that's what I'm saying. Ellie Costello. No, I don't know that. Let's all be nice to people. Stop spamming the chat. He's not spamming the chat, Lucy. He's not. He's doing a good job. He's doing something that I like. So I'm with Kermit. I love you, Lucy, but I'm with Kermit here. He's doing the right thing. People want to know. It's only 5 lives. I don't know whether you're serious or not. I can't tell if you're kidding. Darklands points out that David Koresh was in Waco, Texas. Waco, Texas. So he didn't set it on fire. The CIA did, Lewis. I didn't say he said. Did he didn't say? Yeah, okay, maybe. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Maybe I said he set it on fire. No, the FBI. The FBI did what they did. And the CIA, whoever. It's the same organization. SCU. Okay, yes. SC. Alan Williams is complaining. I don't use punctuations, period. So, J. Macy S. says, do you take yourself seriously? Do you want to know something? No one takes me more seriously than me, and no one thinks I'm more of a joke than I am. So I would say both things. I do take myself seriously. Do you take yourself seriously? Who here takes themselves seriously? You want to be taken seriously. Of course we do. Vatnai, welcome Vatnai. Had an English teacher when he was 13, okay, who used to play us music, and then we studied the words. Simon and Garfunkel made an impact. I like the melody. Well, Paul Simon was amazing. And then Art Garfunkel had Jimmy Webb write some of the saddest songs. That's all I know. When the singer's gone, let the song go on. Do you know that song? Everybody should Google that song. Or maybe you know what I'll do? I'll put the link to it, and you can Google it yourself. You can Google it yourself. Jimmy Webb Jimmy Webb, Art Garfunkel. I take myself very seriously. Unfortunately, let's just do this. All I know. Let's get to all I know. All I know. All I know. Okay, here we go. Is that this?
And we will see you back here.
This is a more recent. I'm gonna put this in the stream below. Okay. This is such a sad song for me. I feel like crying. I take myself seriously. Sometimes I come across as like some kind of joke or something, but as we can tell from this stream, have you liked this stream? I care about you liking the stream. Yeah. I care about that. 20 people have liked the stream. 35 people are watching it. How brilliant is that? Louis Schaffer is a well-known international. I'm gonna another song. Hold on a second. This is a part of a song. I don't know if I can play it here without being demonetized. I mean, I don't even know why I care. I've been demonetized. Art Garfunkel has the voice of an angel. I agree with you, Jay Macy. I agree with you. You know, and he didn't, you know, he had a problem with Art because he was tall and pretty good looking, Art Garfunkel, and poor, what's his name? Poor Paul Simon. Maybe he wasn't as good looking as he should have been. You know, there you go. There we go. Let's go back. Let's get back on track. I put 2 songs up there. Can you see the songs that I put up? I've lost the thread. 2 songs. One by James Morrison. Do you remember this song by James Morrison? You give me something. I think that's actively forcing your audience off your stream by clicking links isn't the best plan. Oh, okay. Maybe that's true. Thank you, Joodles. Maybe that's true. 22 people like the stream. You're not going off the stream by liking it, I don't think. You know, but that's something. But I put down 2 songs. Mary Ann McCare is here. You're always about 30 minutes late, but you got a family. You've got dinner to feed them at this hour. We're just happy to have you. I love when Louis reads my jokes out. Just tumbleweed everywhere. Well, you got to have a great artist with you. It's like what made Art Garfunkel so great. What made Art Garfunkel so great? He sang those songs beautifully. But Paul Simon also, because they were such amazing songs. You know, he's like Bob Dylan. Okay. I was joking. You know I can't read emojis, Louis. That's a joke within a joke. Because she always sends me stuff with emojis, and I'm saying, can you not send me emojis? Can you actually write out the words? It could get a much bigger audience potentially, Louis. Yes, it could. Maybe it could. Maybe people will grow to like me. I mean, like actually like me and not just think that I'm like, you know, something's the matter with me. Am I right? Could that be what it is? It could be. That'd be really nice to be liked. I like you. Have you thought of doing a more conventional chat podcast? What do you mean, Shush Weavers? Let's explain it to me. And remember, keep in mind, you're saying a more conventional one. Keeping in mind that Louis Schaffer, your streamer right here. What is your streamer right here? Your streamer right here is very unindustrious. And a conventional podcast means calling people on the air, talking to them, making sure they show up. It's a lot of effort. A lot of effort. Young Art was a cantor, I think, wasn't he? I'm not sure if he was. No, you have to be rabbinically educated to be a cantor. You can't just suddenly turn up being a cantor. Who asked that question? It's a good question, though. It's a good question. What does Joodle's success think that I should do. Steven Stevenson is here. Susan Stevenson, channel hopping. And there you are. And hi, everyone. How long has The Late Show been going? 3 days. If you were on Twitter, you would have heard about it. Can you go on Twitter? If you subscribed, you would have been sent a notification, I think, Susan. But I'm not mad at you because I love you. Clicked on the song, Lewis. Couldn't get it, really. Which song? You couldn't get the song. You know, I don't know. I mean, what can I do? What does it mean being a more cantors are born? No, they're not. You got to be trained. You can't. A cantor knows as much as a rabbi knows, and he knows all the songs. These are people who are well educated. Everybody. Joe is here. Or are you leaving? Don't say you're leaving because I don't like you're leaving. Don't say you're leaving. Anyway, so we have over 35 people watching this thing, which is quite something. So toothache? Am I giving you a toothache? Is that what you're saying, Lucy? Lucy just likes the jokes. She enjoys that I don't understand what the hell she's talking about. So Shush Weavers, tell us what being a more conventional stream looks like. I think AG was trained. Who is AG again? Art Garfunkel. Art Garfunkel, sorry. I'm so dumb. Like FM Ghost. He's saying Madeleine McCann case. Have that. Do a show about the Madeleine McCann case. We're going to talk for an hour about the Madeleine McCann. I would say I would like to do that, but I can't do that. I don't think I could do that. We're going to sit there for an hour and talk about that. I need someone to organize it. You know, I'd like to do that. I'd like to come in and know what we're doing, but I also like this. I like this. What are we talking about here? I don't know. There's debate over Miriam Cates over on GB News. Don't say full names, Lewis. Why not? Why not? What is a full? I don't say full names. Oh, why should I not say full names? The Late Show suits me perfectly. I care for your brother who has Parkinson's. This is my unwind time with you. That's great. That's great. And some people think it's better when we do the show at the stream. It's hardly a show at 5 o'clock. You know, is anyone else enjoying this stream from bed? Because I am. Okay, Mark, enjoy it from bed. Enjoy it. Okay. So Shushweaver says you host, have regular guests, have specific sections, just more ordered and focused. I mean, the people who've listened to this show for 120 days, do you think that that's possible? The people who watch me on Headliners, do you think that that's possible? No, I can't host. I can host, but, you know, my YouTube thing is me hosting, but it's not really anything. FM Ghost is watching this with one hand. I don't even know what you mean. I would be careful with me because I'm a randy, pervy, creepy guy. Because it puts people below, and you know those people are like, remember? Oh, I should not mention anybody's names because if their names are mentioned, oh, I see. If I mention MM, she gets mentioned below, and then those horrible people might sue me. Yes, you're right. See, the one thing, I don't know whether you people can understand what Joodles is all about, but she's wonderful. She's wonderful. She is caring. Even though she's from Northern Ireland, you can't be sure. Those people are dangerous. And she's a woman, and I don't know whether you know women, but they're dangerous. And so yes, when I saw Lewis on Headliners, I thought, there's a guy who I could get with, like Dominic Frisby and Leo Kurz. But Lewis was the best. Vatanai, that is a really nice thing to say because you've put me in the company, Dominic Frisbee and Leo Kurz, of people I have tremendous respect for. And I put them at a higher level to me, but thank you very much. Kerry, I go to bed at stupid times. What is that? Why do you have to mention that? The less is known, the more people talk about it. Like 31. I don't know. Should I even say what that is? I sleep at 3 a.m. A lot of us do. A lot of us older people do. I go to sleep very late myself. Is that a good thing? Would watch until headliners. If you were on the panel, I would watch. You were so funny. That is really nice to say. And there was really big doubts about me being on headliners. And Andrew and Martin put me on. So they were brave for doing that. So that is really nice. I love Susan. Remember, go on Twitter. Are you on Twitter, Susan? Go subscribe. Nobody is subscribed. Let me see when the last person subscribed. Nobody is subscribed, according to this, in 6 days. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's something to know. That's something to know. I've got to check this out. Every time I go to Google to go to YouTube to see who's on YouTube, I've got to see how many people have liked it and how many people are watching. And it's about the same, which is good. We're over 30, which is really, really good. I don't watch much television anymore. It says Gammy Russ. You're not Gammy to me anymore, but I will be watching the World Origami Championships. It's on paper. You got that out of a book. Out of a book. That's not your own thing, but that's funny anyway. I remember pay-per-view. Howling at the fact he read Get With rather than Get On With. Because Get With is a sexual reference, I think. I don't watch GB News anymore. Much at all now. You and Nick Dixon were the best. Thank you for including me with Nick Dixon. I think he's great, Nick Dixon. Jay Macy asks, sleeping is great. It is waking that is difficult. More jokes. We know you. Who is Jay Macy? Remember, we can find out everything. I can't, but we can find out everything. Lucy's laughing with Gammy. That's really nice of Lucy. Lucy has turned nice lately. Have you noticed that, or is that just me? Hasn't Lucy turned nice? I think you have. It's a school night, but I'm up to watch the stream. Watch this, period. How about putting some punctuation? This stream is weirdly interesting. I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is. And this is not even that an interest. What are we talking about? I don't know what it is. What it is. What it is. I'd let Bev Turner do me. Listen, you're 20 years old. Let's try to keep this down. Women today, you can't talk like that. Unless she knows you and likes you. You can say you could do me. I might appreciate that. And even if I wouldn't, I would let you say that to me. What's happened to Lucy? Exactly. What has happened to Lucy, Mark DeRosian? I'm not hiding. I'm just having verbal fun. Okay, well, you go for it. Jay Macy, yes. Okay, I'm not going to read that out. Okay, so there you go. I'm never sending a pic again, boo-hoo. You know, send a pic. Send pics to me. You can send it via Twitter at Louis Schaffer. Here's my thing. Can you go sign up for Twitter? That's a picture of my dad. Picture at Louis Schaffer. And you can send me a picture. Who is 20 years old. I don't want to reveal any more personal information, but FM Ghost is. Stay away from him, Kerry. Stay away. Oh, go with him. Go with him. Go with him. Let's see who's going on. Nearly any female presenter on GB News is hot looking. Nana Kua. No, she's great too. She's great too. And Dawn Neeson, she's a vegetarian, and she's been nice to me. She called me a cannibal because I eat meat. A cannibal because I eat meat. And she's a vegan. I mean, I'm against that, but if she wants to be a vegan, let her be a vegan. Here's another joke, I guess, from Russ, Alex, Owen. Originally, Lewis, originally, I wanted it to be nicknamed T-Bone, but Mark Therosian told me I was no T-Bone. However, I was a perfect gammy. Oh, I see where that came from. Gammy meaning like a ham. You are a ham. You're really a ham. And I appreciate that. FM Ghost is 20, Kerry. Yes, that's true. Nina is not a presenter. Who is Nina? Anyway, Joe, I did send the pic. The pic, I'm not looking at it now. We're doing a TV show. This is my TV show. We're doing a live stream. We want people to be involved. Ask the cultists here. Ask the fans. Ask my friends on this stream. Should I stop what I'm doing to look at a picture from Joe? Should I stop what I'm doing? Go to Discord. Put it on Discord. I'm asking you people, should I stop? Should I stop? Yes. Should I stop? If it's new, don't put it on Discord. I love to see Nina and Lewis on the same show. Yeah, I'd love that. I've worked with her before. Anyway, Shush Weaver, this is mental. It is mental because I'm being yelled at, Shush Weavers, because I did not look at the picture of Joe. No, she's a very naughty girl, is Joe. She's naughty. It might be a nude picture. I'll look at it. I'll look at it now. I'll look at it now. Okay? I'm going to look at the picture now and hope it's a dirty picture. You know? I hope it's a dirty picture. Okay, there it is. Vartanai sent a picture of an erection. Very dirty. Okay. And she's really upset. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a pretty girl. What a pretty girl. Her smoking a cigarette. That's a really pretty girl. Okay. Very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Was I allowed to look at the picture? Was I allowed to look at this picture? Okay. You are fabulous. You are that is good. I would be careful with me. I would be careful with me. Because it's not that I'm not loyal or anything like that, but I'd fall in love easily. Really. You know, you told me that pic was your brother, Mark. Okay, that way he gets out of it. Does anyone laugh around here? I mean, there's only me. You can only hear me making noise. J. Macy. Remember that song by Macy Gray? What was the song by Macy Gray? Let's find the song by Macy Gray. What about this song? Can you hear this song? This could be something. You remember that song? Let's look at another song. Let's look at that song by Macy Gray, which made me cry. What is the song by Macy Gray? What is the song by Macy Gray? Is this it? All your friends, you're delirious. That's not it. Isn't it? I mean, I can't play these songs because I'm going to get demonetized. It's music now, too. Yes, we're doing as much as we can. I try to say goodbye, but I choke. I try to walk away, but I stumble. It's Macy Gray. That is such a sad song. Let me see if I can find it. I try to walk away. Who remembers this song? Let's go find that song. I'm going to play just 2 seconds of it. And smile when you leave. My smiles are just So I try to walk away and I stumble. I hide it. It's true. Is that an amazing song? Is that an amazing song? Macy Gray. I try to walk away. Isn't that a great song, Macy Gray? Could you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. I got when you are not here. You're going to get bummed for this, Lewis. What do you mean? What does that mean, bummed? Is that whatever? It's a really sad song. I try to walk away. That was the song my wife. That's the song that my wife was. Everybody. I shouldn't be. This is wrong. I don't. You know what it is? Something happened. I actually like crying. I like it. I think it's good TV. It's just Lewis sings the classics. Alan Williams could be funny. I'm emotional now because it reminded me of my wife, and then she dumped me, and I stopped loving her. I was a bad husband. I was a really bad husband. I like crying. I don't mind it that much. It's not a shocking thing to cry. You know what I mean? And I'm at the age now. Something happens, you reach a certain age. You know who taught me how to cry? I couldn't cry, but you know who taught me how to cry? My ex-wife. Yeah, yes. I don't know, is that a Christmas song? It's a great song, Macy Gray. And all those songs are coming up on my feed because they're listening to me. Tell me this is some kind of meta joke, please. I mean, no, not really, but if you find it funny, I'm singing the song. Tell me what songs you like, and I'll sing it. We're all emotional, have stuff happening. Yeah. I want to love again. I want to love again. I'm loving again. I'm in love again. I'm loving again. I'm loving. I try to walk away and I stumble. Oh, I try to hide it. It's true. What a great song. Please play Potatoes Are Cheaper. Tomatoes Are Cheaper. Now's the time to fall in love. Lucy. Okay. Don't tell me that's a real song. That is not funny. That, that's such a serious song. How do you not know that song? What about Old MacDonald's Had a Farm? You know what? It made me cry. I sang it to my kids. Old MacDonald's had a... I don't know whether I sang it to my kids. Lewis, at least it was not someone else's ex-wife. Not someone else's ex-wife. I don't understand. I don't really do popular music, but one of my favorites is Je T'aime by Gainsbourg. Yes, that was a brilliant... And then they were in love. She was like a young girl, and he was an old guy. I don't know how much older. That was brilliant. I'm serious. Love that song. Eddie Cantor. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That song. I will see if I can find it. I will see, because Lucy says she loves it. Eddie Cantor. We were talking about Cantors before. Okay. Here we go.
Potatoes are cheaper, tomatoes are cheaper. the time to fall in love. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker gave their price a downward shove. Get yourself someone to fry your eggs and bacon. She can live just like a queen on what you're making. A marriage is cheaper, a carriage is cheaper. Now's the time to fall in love. That's the way they sang this ditty 30 years ago. Things have changed now, rearranged now. Yet the meaning of this ditty hasn't changed, I know. Listen, mister, listen, sister. Then you get older, you never get younger.
Yeah. I never heard that song. Not that version. What version then? Send me the link. Oh, you're not allowed to send the links through this thing. All right, sorry, but is that the song, Lucy? The letter is coming off the printer at YouTube Towers as we type. I'm going to be in trouble. You say tomatoes and I say tomatoes. That does quite work as a text. And I say tomato. Yeah. Maybe you could put a period in there. Rap version, Lewis, of that tomato song. That's a good song. Really, really good song. I want to listen to songs now that make me cry, says Mark Therosian. This stream has ruined me. There's so many songs that makes me cry. You know, because I remember hearing these songs when I was a kid or in my 18 or something. I think I could cry at God Save the Queen. I could cry at Anarchy in the UK. I think that's the same song. That's the same song, basically. I could cry at Madness songs. Yes, I could cry at all these songs. They were all amazing, amazing songs. Okay, Lucy, send me the thing, and I will play it. Yima Ohid. Great song, says Steve Cup. What song is that? Yima Ohid? Yima Ohid? Yima Ohid? Joe says, Blackadder says to Joe, remember Blackadder's 20. Life should be getting easier, but it's not. Quite stark to think. It will get easy again. We'll learn to get easier. Who saw Dr. Zhivago? That was about bad times. A Welsh nationalist song. Is that what that song is? Eddie Cantor. Okay. I'm going to do this for Lucy because Lucy has been well behaved. Eddie Cantor. Okay, here we go.
Heard a sermon, what a sermon, preached by Parson Brown. Tell it to ya. Told each mister, told each sister, time to settle down. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Potatoes are cheaper, tomatoes are cheaper. Now's the time to fall in love. Why, the butcher, the baker, the old candlestick maker gave their price a downward shove. Grab yourself someone to fry your eggs and bacon. She can live just like a queen on what you're making. You find sunshine or trouble, you better off doubtful. Now's the time to fall in love.
Yeah. Is it that much better? Is that song that much better? I can never cry at Penny Lane. It always makes me happy. Maybe I'm simple, says Jay Macy. It's a good point. Penny Lane, I think that's also a sad song. The best song ever written was about the old Sundays in the UK when everything was closed. It was called, no, it wasn't. That you're making a joke. We don't make a joke about that. That's something I don't think you should make a joke about, really, because it's the people are still in pain. Maybe it should be. Out of Tune with Louis Schaffer. That could be a song, too. But Eddie Cantor, let's talk about Eddie Cantor. I'll tell you who Eddie Cantor is. Who is Eddie Cantor? Do you know who he is? Oh, yeah. Eddie Cantor, do you remember what town I grew up in? What area of New York I grew up in? Okay? Do you remember what town I grew up in? Everybody, can anybody say? This is the question part of the town. Don't freak out. This is the question part of the town. Does anybody remember? I grew up in the Big Apple, but not in Waco. No. Yes, we remember. What is the name of the area that I grew up in? No, me. Where did I go? Not the East River. Eldridge Street Synagogue? No, I was born in Brooklyn, but I grew up from 3 years old to 18 years old. Not New Jersey. What's the name of the town, really? Joodles. Joodles knows me. She's studying me. Yes, Great Neck. I grew up in a place called Great Neck, which was a very prosperous town on Long Island, the suburbs, kind of like an hour outside of New York, half an hour. And I grew up there. And we were the poorest Jews in the town. My father, we were the poorest Jews. We weren't quite, anyway. Eddie Cantor, he lived in Great Neck before we moved there. He lived there in Great Neck, in the rich part of town. And so did F. Scott Fitzgerald. Lots of famous people. Groucho Marx lived there. And I am proud that my parents moved there. It wasn't a great place for them to live because it caused unhappiness. Unhappiness. So I'm going to cry thinking about Eddie Cantor. You've successfully maintained the legacy of being the poorest Jew. Yes. The Chipmunks. I remember the Chipmunks. They were great. I live near a place called Bregmet. It rhymes with Great Neck, but it is probably tougher. Am I pronouncing that properly? How would you pronounce that? Bregmet. The lost tape was found of a recording of Dire Straits. Oh, my God. And Chris Rea. When it was released, it was called Diarrhea, says Russ. Okay, that's good. I live in the World Trade Center. Cantor Fitzgerald. I'm not even going to go to that joke. I'm not even going to go there. I don't even understand it, and I'm not going to go there. All right, so we're ending the show right now. We've had an hour show, an hour. Let's see how many people we have watching this thing. Can we all go and like the stream? Can we like it? We've got 24 people. I got to like it myself. I've got to humiliate myself by liking this stream myself. What happens if they find out that Louis Schaffer likes his own stream? We've got 25 people. Okay. So let's like that. Let's like the stream. Let's also subscribe. Is anybody subscribing? Nobody is subscribing. 6 days ago was the last subscription. Can we also go to Discord? Should we put the Discord thing up there? Can we go on the site and maybe support the channel? How about that? Let's support the channel. Groucho moved out. You moved in. Probably it's true. Let me find out when Groucho Marx moved out. So go to the Discord. Thank you, Kermit. It's not much, what do you call that? It's not too much fluff or whatever. I've been learning stuff tonight. Thank you, MC Scott. I'm glad. What have you learned? Big news. What's Shishweaver's big news? Louis has a reputation to protect. About what? Are you really? Joe is like obsessed. Send me another picture. That picture was very sexy. It wasn't sexy, but it was nice. It was good. It was good. Stop complaining. You got some attention. People like tunes, talking about tunes. Better luck next time. All right. Okay. I thought the show went really well. Am I happy with it? It's great. We got 25 likes. We've got 25 likes and we've got 33 watching. So this is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I want to thank every one of you. Thank you, Stephen. You're late. The show's about to end because we're only doing an hour. You got to be here on time. I'm sorry. Or you can watch it when we do the repeat. or listen to it or whatever. You can do that. Mark the Rosian, thank you. FM Ghost, Alan Williams, the Chipmunks, very good. Steve Cuff, Vatanai, Kermit has been totally supportive. Joodles goes, really? Really? People they didn't know that. Lucy goes, really? Great neck. Because both of you girls are like twin Northern Irish lasses. Shush Weaver, thank you for coming in. Always appreciate it. Susan Stevenson, brilliant. Jay Macy, yeah, fantastic. S, brilliant. Kerry, loved it. Loved the whole thing. Mark the Rosian, Joe, Gammy Russ, perfect. Darklands, who's a girl. She's a girl. I'm always surprised when I think about that. She's a girl. Joodles, saying your name again. Ruben, Ruben's been here, and he's brilliant. Make sure, did you like the stream? FM Ghost, did you like it? Shush Weavers, did you like it? Do I have to name every single name here? Do I have to? No. And now it's 12 o'clock. I'm not going to eat anything more. Okay? I'm just not going to. Not a single thing more. Okay? MC Scott, welcome back. Keith Bexley, did you like the stream? Let's all like the stream. Let's make sure. Let's all subscribe. We don't have that many new people. This Olay house, Carrie. So we're doing a great job. Anybody else want to say something else? Follow me on Twitter. That's the most important thing. That way you'll know what's on here. If you subscribe, you'll get an email. You'll get an email saying, hey, watch Louis Schaffer. Steve Cuff says, this has been the best show ever. I'm a beggar. That's, I think, the worst quality. I wouldn't like me be begging, please, please, please. I'm like that guy in, what's his name? What's the guy's name? In She Gotta Have It. Remember the movie? What's the director's name of She Gotta Have It? Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye. Best show ever. In 1 minute, I'm going to hang up the stream. 1 minute, I'm going to do that.